Hello friends! Modern technology has reached the suspension. Despite its simple design, resilient beam at the rear, the car behaves quite well. This is the merit of modern materials and production methods. The running resource has improved significantly. It does not require frequent intervention even after 100 kilometers of run. In addition, ball bearings and silent blocks can be replaced separately. Thanks to this, the cost of repairing the undercarriage will remain within reasonable limits. Unfortunately, the situation with engines is not easy. In Europe, among the petrol versions, cars with a 3-cylinder engine of 1.2 liters are in the lead. All of its versions have supercharging and direct fuel injection, with the exception of the base 1.2 PowerTech with 82 horsepower. In terms of performance, the 1.2 is a remarkably good engine. It doesn't shake the car or create noise, which is usually the case with poorly balanced R3s. Fuel consumption practically corresponds to the level of diesel engines, about 5 liters on the highway and 7 to 8 liters in the city. But after years of elation, the harsh truth comes. First of all, these are recurring problems with the timing belt. An oil bath belt solution is used here. Its declared resource is 180,000 kilometers or 10 years of operation. However, sometimes it wears out surprisingly quickly and dissolves in oil. Its residues clog the oil channels, which degrades the quality of the lubricant. One of the first symptoms is an oil pressure light that comes on. This can be avoided by regularly changing the oil, along with cleaning the oil pan and flushing the engine with special oil additives. With age, piston rings wear out and oil consumption begins to increase. Additives sometimes help with increased oil consumption, but it is almost impossible to do without repairs. In light of this, malfunctioning ignition coils is a trifle, not a problem. In the second generation of the 308, petrol 1.6 of the Prince series are also used. Despite a number of improvements, there are still complaints about problems with the ignition system, increased oil consumption, and oil leaks. Sometimes it comes to a comprehensive engine repair, which will not be cheap. Added to this is the premature wear of the timing chain drive, and malfunctions of the crankcase ventilation system lead to oil leaks and oil entering the combustion chamber. Another place for leaks is the valve timing control solenoid valve. Against this background, diesel versions will be a profitable purchase, unless the mileage exceeds 200,000 kilometers and the oil has been changed at least once every 10,000 kilometers. The 1.6 HDI sometimes has problems with overheating. The computer gives a P0459 error. The malfunction is usually fixed very simply. It is necessary to drill several holes in the fan motor housing. A similar ailment occurs in the 2.0 HDI. It will be costly to replace attachments and auxiliary equipment. However, up to 200,000 kilometers, there are usually no problems with it. It is worth mentioning the need to add additives to help clean the particulate filter, the so-called wet type. The first time the fluid is replenished after 90,000 kilometers and then every 30,000 kilometers. However, this cannot be done without a diagnostic computer. Only it will allow you to check the level, and after topping up, to correct the condition of the liquid. The capacity of the system is 1.5 liters, and the cost of replenishing it will not be too large. Sometimes there are complaints about the accuracy of the mechanic's gear lever. The disease is typical for manual transmission with the code MS, which is paired with gasoline 1.2 and diesel engines. Repair of the gear shift mechanism is possible without removing the box. In manual transmissions with the BE code, sometimes there are difficulties and noise when trying to shift into fourth gear. Usually the synchronizer is to blame. A worn component must be replaced. Other problems and malfunctions. The Peugeot 308 has often featured in service promotions. However, the actual intervention in the fuel system, airbags, and cooling system required only a small number of cars. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.